And down under to the land down by the sea, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you back to Hunger Games 75th. Last time, ladies and gentlemen, Enobaria was the last competitor alive, and then she died. No one survived in the 75th Hunger Games. And I thought to myself, I might as well do a rematch. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we all have here for District 1 to District 12. I've reviewed this before, and you guys can read this for yourself. And just to let you guys know, even though this right here from the first 4 districts, these are the actual character names, District 5, 6, and even 9 and 10, mostly, these are just the actors that play the characters. These aren't the characters of the movie. They're just the actors. Yeah, guys, remember a couple of days ago I did the Hunger Games and I started saying District 8 male, District 10 female, 4 female, male. It really got to me, so I try my best to find actual names for these people, but some of their characters just have their district names and their genders, so yeah. So just keep that in mind. I'm just trying to make this a lot more interesting than it is. But all we can say is the last time, no one won, but I think it's time to see who the winner is. So, the tributes stand on their podium, the horn sounds. Blight runs away from the cornucopia while Woof runs away from the cornucopia. Tiffany grabs a shield leaning from the cornucopia while Chaff finds a canteen full of water while James finds a bag full of explosives. Joanna Mason runs away while Finnick O'Dare, Katniss, Wires work together. I think it's Wirus. Yeah, it's definitely Wirus. They work together for as many supplies. Daniel Bernhardt, again, pretty cool name. I do want to meet this guy one day for how awesome this name is. Runs away from the cornucopia, followed by Silva. Yvette Lee Sanchez runs away. Beatty runs away with Jackson. Cedar finds a backpack while Cecilia runs away. Brutus runs away, and these 4 share everything they gather. Yeah. Casimir grabs a sword, and Oberia snatches a bottle of alcohol. Justin retrieves a trident, and that's about it. We come to day 1, guys. Sylvia runs away from Daniel Bernhardt. Wirus, Chaff fight Jackson Peta. And surprisingly, Peter actually dies early this time. Yeah, the last time he finished in the top 10 and Katniss died early. So, wow. Yeah. Casimir travels the higher ground. Joanna, Katniss with Blight, which is also her district that this guy doesn't really care about. It's weird. And Megan hunt for the tributes. Justin overpowers Cedar. Gloss sets Tiffany on fire with a Molotov, while Mag attacks Woof. Surprisingly. Cecilia searches for firewood. Beatty sees smoke. Yvette, Brutus, and Finnick hunt for the tributes. James picks flowers, and Enobaria has an explosion. Oh boy, and look here again. We have another glitch. Someone dies, I guess. Only 4 tributes. Are you sure 5 tributes? Oh, wow, the first 4 tributes are from District 10, 11, and 12, and everyone survived. Oh, okay, yeah, so 4 tributes are gone. So this was just a bug. Yeah, that happens a lot. Anyway, Gloss sets up camp. Justin loses sight. Blight tries to sing himself to sleep. Chaff destroys Wireless's supplies. Joanna, Cecilia talk about the tribute still alive while Brutus attacks Enobaria, but Yvette protects Enobaria and kills Brutus. I have a feeling they're both in the same district together. I think Brutus and I think they're together. Yeah. Mag stays awake all night. Woof and Beatty hold hands. James finds Megan, Casimir, fends, and Daniel Bernhardt wait for the fire. Not fine, fends. Sylvia stays awake all night while Katniss is awakened by nightmares. Finnick starts a fire. We come to day 2 while Blight and Cecilia work together. Sylvia injures herself while Megan makes a wooden spear, and these 5 hunt for their tributes. It's great that these 2 are together again, I hope. Yeah, I think, yeah, no, Barry, did she kill her own tribute? I gotta go. Wow, Mag stabs Yvette. Wow, badass. These four raid Joanna's camp. Not good. Finnick explores the arena while Justin and Oberia split up for resources. Yeah, is Brutus from District 2 is there? Yeah, so Noberi just killed her own district. Dude, the last episode, District 8 male and District 4 male murdered their own district. Is that just a thing right now? Because that's just ridiculous. Well, Justin sets off an explosive, taking out Wires and Chaff. I think there were teams during the last time. Finnick thinks about winning. Mag receives medical supplies, and Oberia defeats Gloss but decides not to use her gigantic teeth to end it all. Yeah, Joanna and BD sweeping shifts. Blight and James work together to drown Kashmir. Okay. Cecilia receives explosion. Daniel stabs Megan. Wolf and Katniss hold hands. Ew. Sylvia cries herself to sleep. Now we come to day 3, ladies and gentlemen, and wow, wow, wow. You get clean water. Gloss is unable to convince Joanna not to kill me. Sylvia receives fresh food. You explore the arena. Wolf severely injures Enobaria, thinking that I had a feeling maybe she was going to win this time, but I guess karma's a B for her. She should have bought her teeth a long time ago with those. Stupid. Katniss practices her archery, which is probably for the best because she is an archer after all. Yeah. Beatty and Justin work together to drown Blight. That's gonna... to be honest, I don't think Joanna and Blight even care. To be honest, guys, Blight isn't even that important in the film, even though we talk more about Joanna and the whole hilarious elevator scene that had Peter telling Peter to help her undress in the elevator. Fun fact, I think someone said that the hotel that they were in during the scene wasn't closed, so there are some fans that got free shows to see what happened while in the middle of filming. That's actually crazy. I did not know that they were filming in a hotel while it was open. I'm a little bit surprised. Yeah, it's a crazy story. It's crazy. The elevator scene's kind of crazy. Anyway, Jane is picked by Thorns. Daniel, awesome name, searches for firewood, and Cecilia questions her insanity. And there we go, guys. 7 cannon shots are out, and Blight is, wait, how did Blight die? Was I paying attention? Oh, yeah, I forgot. He worked to drown. Yeah, okay, yeah. Sorry. I had to double guess myself there. Pardon about my throat. All right, we come to night 3 while Finnick screams for help. Joanna sees a fire but stays hidden. Cecilia decides not to handle the circumstances. Wow. Wolf receives a hatchet. Sylvia cooks her food before putting the fire out while Beatty throws a knife into Daniel Bernhardt's chest. Looking back at it, guys, I really wanted Daniel Bernhardt to win this, but I'm not going to try to lose my mind. I don't want to lose my cool. I just want to find a winner. That's all. Justin dies from thirst. Hicks. Megan begs for... Wow. Okay. And James falls into a frozen lake. I'm not going to read that. I'm just going to skip that before it gets worse. Cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memories from the Tribute's family. And these 3, 4... Yeah, they decide not to go, and these 2 are fighting over a piece of raw meat, and Finnick loses? Sylvia falls into a frozen lake. I guess there was a frozen... to be honest, in the 75th Hunger Games, they were around that center where you had to jump into the water and get the cornucopia. So, of course, I guess it's not a frozen lake, it's just a death trap. Sheesh. So... it doesn't really matter. Anyway, Katniss overhears BD and Joanna talking at distance. Guys, I'll be honest right now. It's been a long time since I saw the second film. I've seen the first film more than the second, so it's hard for me to remember. I know they were teaming together, and BD was trying to help on in the end. Joanna did punch Katniss after Enobaria and everyone, and she tried to distract their attention at the end and the whole craziness, and she shot an arrow in the sky for that lightning thing. I gotta go back and watch that second film again, see how all that came. I've only seen it a few times. I've seen the first film a lot more than the second, so yeah. And surprisingly, guys, if Katniss was not going to put Mags out of her misery, she would rather do it herself. Dang. Guys, that moment was hard to watch. Just seeing Mags, like, she already knew that everyone is not going to survive. And yet again, like, I had a feeling Mags was going to put her life on the line there because at the end of the day, she even tried to protect her daughter in the film. So I respected what she did. Like she protected. I think Finnick was his district. I think Finnick was. Wait, Wolf discovers a river. You hunt for the tributes. Yeah, wait, was Finnick in the same district than Mags? And was it District 4? Yes, District 4. So he's same district from Mags. Yeah, I gotta go back and watch the second film because it's hard to know. But 4 or 5. Oh man, 5 tributes are still alive and 4 of them are main characters of the battle, except Woof, because who cares about Woof? Anyway, guys, Joanna thinks about home, but I think she should care more about being aware about the next film, because, guys, after I realized that the movie said that she actually shaved her head bald in the 3rd film, or I think it was the 4th film, the last one. Yeah, but still, either way, oh, what happened? I still think either way, it actually really disappointed me when I saw her go bald in the other film. Attempt to start a fire, but failed. You tend to your wounds, you stay awake all night, and you receive an explosion. Well, this is not going to go well, but at least we might have a winner. Joanna explores the arena. Beetee attacks Katniss. But Finnick protects her, which is probably for the best. Woof questions his insanity. 1 cannon shot's released. Joanna takes out Katniss with a sickle. Okay, well, that was a waste. And Woof falls into a frozen lake while Finnick treats his infection. So, okay, guys. Joanna and Finnick, we're 5 days and 5 nights. We have to have a winner here. One of these two have to win it. Tell me we're going to have a winner here. Joanna pushes Finnick off a cliff during a knife fight. Was there any cliffs in the 75th Hunger Games? It doesn't matter. All it matters is, ladies and gentlemen, Joanna, who cares, Mason, District 7 winner. Congratulations. We finally had a winner. And oppositely, sheesh, Peter got a lot worse in his position. Katniss got better in their last one. Sheesh. That's crazy. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching this. What a surprising game. Man, Justin with 4 total points here. Oh, what's that? How did that get there? Like Wiress, surprising for her to get some kills. Even Mags finished 6. Man, yeah, even Finnick and Mags got in the top 6 in both their districts. Man. Pardon me. But yeah, look at this. Man, this competition was more deadly than the last one. Man, look at how those days went on by and just all the craziness at the end. Like, I don't know what to say, guys. What a finale there. Man, let's count. Like, we had a lot in the last time. 12, 13, 14, 17, 9, 20, 21. Okay, not bad. Still, not bad. Look at the rest of the statistics there. What a match. 75 episodes down, ladies and gentlemen. 25 more to go. And guys, I am going to think about ending the entirety of this list. So guys, I don't know if you guys know this, but guys, even though 2025, I am going to try to take some time on to myself. The month of January, February, and March, I'm going to do the Supernatural Trails, where I'll release multitude of 2 seasons of 10 episodes for each, which is 24 episodes of 2 seasons. 10 in each of season 6 and 7 for a whole super series. which is only something to get my mind on and take some time off for me for YouTube. And even I think I might finish the Hunger Games if I ever get to 100 episodes by the month of June. I might retire for myself here, and maybe I'll actually come back from doing this YouTube channel in the month of September to make a big comeback. And maybe I'll get my career back from day one. This might work. So for now, we'll see what happens after that. But with that being said, thank you for watching this. And like I said before, there's more Hunger Games than it is in the month of November and December. And who knows? I'm thinking about racking up 10 more episodes this year. So we'll see what happens. And with that being said, see you next time.